Go ahead.
My question is I want to ask the expert panel what they think, and this be the final question for the day, because nobody else got any questions, right? Final question for the day, and we'll go through each one of them. If you want to not go first and think about it, I'll not get you first. But I want to know what they think their biggest liability is being in business. We'll come back to you last. You want me to skip you? Because Paul's reaching out there. He knows. He knows. Scott knows too.
I was reaching.
There you go, Paul. There you go, Paul.
No, go ahead.
I'm not afraid of my competition or afraid of how much work I'm going to get. I'm afraid of the government.
The government?
Yeah.
Regulation?
Dang,
Yeah.
you took my answer.
That's your liability?
That's,
Okay.
regulations, lawsuits is kind of part of the thing, workers' comp.
So being a part of the organization's a help on that too, right?
Yeah, you get more data. The main thing is you just arm yourself with data. You be proactive. For unemployment, you make sure you have reason to fire them, document it,
So HR.
Yeah, good HR, everything documented. You have to have that for the government.
You mean every one of your employees doesn't have a file?
They do.
I'll give you a hint. If you got a file and it starts like this, and after a few months it's like this, you should have fired the guy 3 months ago.
Well, you can put commendations in the file too.
Correct.
You don't just do the bad thing. But yeah, I mean, I had a guy that took my checkbook and wrote himself a $300 check.
That's it?
And then cashed it.
That's it.
Yeah, why didn't you do more? I didn't understand that.
I thought you weren't going to notice it.
30.
Yeah, well, that was just above the
Alert?
That was just above the amount. Yeah. Anyway, I had to fire the guy. I had to fire him, and I had to call the sheriff and show him the video and everything. If I didn't do that, then I'm liable for a lawsuit or et cetera. So that's what I do.
I got to hear Steve's.
Did you?
You don't have one?
I'm not going to answer until we're not recording.
Okay, you can do that.
For me,
You say something
and
about
I
me,
think
aren't you?
it's
I'll
probably
stab you.
true if we all think about it, I'm the biggest liability to my own business. Because I might not be following procedures that I've set out. I might be setting a bad example. I might be becoming lax. I might let my strengths become my weaknesses. Everything always starts at the top. You run the company. If you let the company run you, you let your employees run you, you don't follow your own procedures, you don't make procedures. Like I said, the buck stops here. If there's a problem, it's probably you somewhere down the line.
Scott, I'm dying to hear yours.
That's what my wife says. No,
She called me. She said, "Tell Scott."
Besides just stupid mistakes, is employees trying to make their own rules, doing stuff that's against the rules. I tell my guys that every minute they're out there in the truck, taking their time cleaning a bus stop, they're a liability because they could hit somebody or be hit. I don't want that liability. That's why we encourage them to be fast, efficient, and get done in less than 40 hours and still pay them 40 hours. Because I don't want those trucks on the road. They're big, they're easy to hit, and for some reason people can't spot them, or else they think those lights on the back are to attract them and direct them into the back of our trucks. I don't want that.
Is it a bad idea to work on a Friday night, Saturday night?
I just got chills by you thinking about it or saying it. Yeah, it's a bad idea to work Friday and Saturday night.
How about Halloween?
We don't.
Halloween's a bad night. Graduation night's a horrible night.
So graduation night, you just don't go out.
Mm-hmm. If I know that there's a prom or homecoming or something like that, that's a bad night to work. Anytime that kids are out partying, it's going to be a bad night. In my area, Cinco de Mayo,
Yeah, they
May
don't
5th.
know that we do graduation in a 70,000 seat stadium where all the high schools go together, though. They don't understand that. So that's why graduation's bad.
That's your school, that's not my school.
All the schools are doing that.
No, Mountain View does their own.
Do they?
Yeah. But yeah, anytime the kids are out at night, I know my daughter's planning on being out till 5 o'clock at night, graduation nights. She's never stayed up that late in her life. She goes to bed at 9 o'clock without being told, and she's 18. But she's planning on being up till 5. That means that she's going to be tired and stupid. And she doesn't drink. She's not going to be partying. I know she doesn't drink. So she's just going to be tired and stupid.
barricades.
So she's gonna be a teenager. She's gonna be like a pressure washer.
Cam off.
Washers. Where's the police?